A technique that I learned in the Marines, I can't remember who did it, but it was a Marine technique, and I carried it into the business world and I use it in my coaching. And I tell a leader, if you learn to ask these three questions and your people trust you and will give you good feedback, it really makes your job easier. And I think it aligns with what you're saying. So the three big questions are, what should we start doing? What should we stop doing? And what should we start doing differently?
Love it.
And then shut up. And if you've got a culture where people will speak truth to power, as you know, the people below you in the org structure almost always, well, they always know what's wrong, and they always have opinions of what they could do differently, and they almost always have the right answer. And I tell leaders, because I'm a commanding personality, I'm a type A. I want to help my people, and I'll be out there and I'm looking for problems to help them solve. And to resist that energy and ask them, they make, in a cute way of saying it, they make me look good repeatedly when I was a leader. And so I am very pleased to see a lot of my clients adopting the three big questions. It's not rocket science because we're essentially saying the same thing, really. Maybe a little bit different verbiage and all that. Any thoughts, follow-on thoughts?
Oh, it's one of my favorite tools is I developed my own little reflection practice and I give it to my clients as soon as I can tell that this is one of their struggles.
Yeah.
And the questions are, what worked this week? What didn't work this week?
Yeah.
What resources were you leveraging? Right? I mean, we're set up in an organizational fashion to look at resources, and they're not always time, people, and money, right? It could be rest. It could be nutrition. It could be a walk around, exercise, like resources, really, truly, data,
Yeah.
technology, knowledge, expertise. They're all resources. And so I have them actually build out their own resource list. And that's, again, the last question is, now what would I want different for next week? And the more that they're able to practice this, us personally, then within our team, us professionally, like we need the data. We need the data. And that's what allows us to actually shift into what would we need to be different, right? We need that data.